Croeso, welcome to the Dance House. I'm Matthew Sanderford, a company dancer with National Dance Company of Wales, and today I'm going to lead you through a few exercises to get the body energised and get us moving about a little bit. So please make sure you have enough space around you, and as always, adapt the exercises to suit your space and your body. Okay, so the first exercise I'm going to lead you through is going to start at the bottom of our body and work our way up. So we're going to start off with some simple tapping and patting. We're bringing awareness to all the different parts of our body. We're waking up the surface of our skin, and we're making sure that we're feeling nice and energised throughout the full body. So we're going to start building up through one leg. So we start right at the bottom, patting the top of the foot, even the underneath of the foot, or if you're wearing shoes, we'll just start from the ankle, or you can whip your shoes off. And we're going to work our way up through that leg, feel that thigh wiggling on the bone, up to the front of the hip. We're going to work our way down through the other leg, gently patting that knee, the backs of the leg, don't forget the insides of the leg, back down to that other foot, and underneath of that foot. From there we whiz back up that leg, we're going to come into the hips, working all the way around the front of the hips, into the back of the hips. Give those bums a good whack, a little wiggle, shaking those muscles into the tummies, into the side of the body, really just switching everything on, bringing our awareness to the surface of the skin. Down one arm, bicep, tricep, into the elbows, down the forearms, into the wrist, back of the hands, backs of the fingers. Give yourself a little clap, working up the other arm, up through that forearm, elbow, bicep, tricep, into the shoulders, front of the chest. I like to make a little Tarzan noise here. Ah! Into the back of the neck, front of the throat, and gently patting that face, making sure it's nice and awake. Top of the head. Good, nice gentle patting all over, anywhere else that needs a bit more of a pat. And that's our patting. Next up, we're into the shaking. So we've pat the body, we've got it prepared, and we're going to start shaking, building that energy through the full body. So we've got a gentle bending, folding in those legs, bending in the knees, and we're building up that energy from the ground. So we're going to keep our feet planted into the floor, rooted like roots of a tree, keeping us nice and grounded. And we're just going to follow this bouncing through the body. So we're going to allow the arms to feel nice and free. You can keep that head nice and mobile as well, just loosening up all the joints and the muscles. So we're going to use a little bit of imagery. We're going to imagine that we're shaking the muscles off from the bones. So shaking. So we're going to take the energy down to begin. So down towards the ground. You're flicking those muscles to the floor. Good. Not forgetting to breathe in and out. And shaking down. And then we're just going to allow that shake to build. So it can pick up the pace. Can allow your feet to find a bit of freedom. And we're just going to come into a full body shake. Woo! Just enjoy the freedom in the body, this loose feeling as we flick and shake those muscles around. We can focus on one arm, so let's take one arm up and bring it down and up and down. Another arm up and down and up and down. Let's do the same with the legs. So we're keeping the shake in the rest of the body, but the main focus is that one particular part. So shake that leg, testing our balance as well. Don't worry if you fall out of it. And onto the other leg, same thing. Free up that leg, shaking in the knee, in the ankle, wiggle those toes. Good, come back to full body shake and just find that freedom. Change direction, shake in all directions. And that's the shaking. Next up, we're going to go into a bit of swinging. So we've done our patting, we've done our shaking, we've built up the heat through the body. We're just going to take some nice gentle swings. So we're going to find a nice stretch up towards the ceiling. And we're going to hang the body over and swing over. So we take a nice big swing. Don't worry about this, there's not much to it, there's no right and wrong. We're just finding a nice bend in our legs. We're just taking those arms up nice and high. And we're just going to allow them to swing down and swing back up. Swing down and swing back up. I'll turn to the side so you can see a little bit better. So reaching up through those fingers, and we take a bend in the legs, drop the head, and we swing back up. Should feel quite fun. Whee! swing, swing. Good, so we do that a few times. That nice swinging quality. Woo! And then we do the same thing, just taking the arms out to the side. So we fly them out, drop swing, drop swing. Same thing, bending those knees, finding that nice bouncing in the legs. Drop swing the arms out, drop swing, drop swing. Let's do a few more of these. Drop swing over and up, reaching high, over and up and out to the side. Drop swing down, reach out, drop swing down, reach out. And that's our swinging. Okay, the fourth exercise. So we've done our patting, we've done our shaking, we've done our swinging. We're just going to finish with a few spirals through the body. So we're just finding this nice circular motion through the body. I'm starting with my wrist. I'm going to allow that to spill into the other wrist. So I'm just finding these nice circular movements, really waking up the joints of the body. Now it's a little bit warmer. I'm going to take that into my shoulders. I'm going to allow my fingers to find this spiraling. I'm going to allow my head to get involved. You can go one direction, go the other way. How about bringing my hips involved? Good. And if you want, you can just focus on one part. You can just make sure all your attention's going to that one particular area. You can challenge yourself by doing several places all at once. But we're just playing with this circular, should feel quite creamy. Quite organic through the body, playing with that spiraling. You can allow yourself to move around the space as we did before, finding those circular pathways through the body. Can be really small or a bit more expansive. Very nice. Great, so you have your 4 exercises now. You can select them as you wish. You can either do one into the other 3, or you can take one and focus on that. And you can do it as often as you need to. So maybe start with one on the Monday and then build up as you go through the week.